And they're off for the £52,000 Bet365 European Free Handicap, this listed prize over the 7 furlongs. And it's the filly, Honey Sweet, that's just about first to show. Thackeray Bay pretty keen there in the yellow, looking for a bit of cover between them. A little wider out is Power of Beauty in those blue and maroon silks, now looking to go up to try and dispute with the filly Honey Sweet. Honey Sweet, Power of Beauty, 1 length to Thackeray Bay. Ribby's close up behind, got a little bit warm beforehand, and then New Science is just about at the back of the field. They're racing towards the final 4.5 furlongs then, and it's Honey Sweet who has the lead under Clifford Lee. Those white and black silks in front of Power of Beauty and James Doyle in second. Thackeray Bay close up in the yellow toward the left-hand side, and the royal blue New Science now moving up into it. Ribby going for the inside route as they race now towards the final 2.5 furlongs across the track. The 5 of them. Honey Sweet joined by Power of Beauty. Ribby apparently going pretty cosily towards the near side. New Science very much wider on the track. Thackeray Bay now being asked for more as they run towards the final 1.5 furlongs. Ribby now pushed along. New Science challenging out in the centre with Thackeray Bay. Power of Beauty looking to keep going, and then Honey Sweet, who's now last of the 5. New Science into the lead now from Thackeray Bay. Ribby battling on against the running rail. Then Power of Beauty and Honey Sweet on the run towards the line. It's New Science under William Buick to come home in front in the European Free Handicap. New Science beating Thackeray Bay and Ribby, then Honey Sweet and Power of Beauty.
William Buick was on board New Science, who is getting his season back on track after Maidan last time. That was much better.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you know, he needed the run last time and he come forward for it. It's a good way to start the year for him.
Talk me through the race and how it developed for you.
Yeah, it was obviously a small field and it's a trappy kind of race. And then obviously they sort of disappeared away from me a little bit towards the stand side, and you know, for a long way out I was stuck without cover. So, but look, he travelled lovely throughout the race, and he travelled into the race beautifully. If anything, you'd have liked to have had a lead for a little bit longer, you know. But he saw it out as well. So, yeah, it was just a very nice performance from him.
What do you see him as? He's entered in the 2,000 guineas. It seems that Charlie's thinking more about the Jersey Stakes. Is that what you'd prefer yourself?
Well, obviously, I haven't spoken to him about it yet. So, I mean, that would seem a sensible option. He's not a horse he's got plenty of gears. So, you know, 7 at Ascot should suit him very well.
And how about Master of the Seas in our next race, running for the first time as a gelding after that palaver in America? That must help. Has he been showing signs at home that has helped him? Yeah,
he looks to have chilled out a little bit, but he is that way inclined. You know, you'd be kind of worried if you didn't see him a little bit sort of not uptight but energetic. And look, you know, he's first time over 9 furlongs, which obviously we hope will suit him. So. Yeah, again, hopefully he can get his season off to a good start. And
without the hood as well?
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, it's the first run of the year, so see how he reacts to everything, you know. And again, you know, we'll learn plenty after the next race. And we'll learn plenty from Native Trail coming back in the Craven, which is great to see. Are you glad to see this horse having a run prior to the 2,000 guineas? Yeah, I suppose, you know, it's a trial and it's down the road. So it's ideal, really. Obviously, again, we'll learn plenty, but everyone's very happy with him. So, and it looks, you know, it looks a substantial race. So it's gonna, you know, I think a lot of people are going to learn plenty. And eventually, yeah, well, you might be one of them. Eventually, you've got a choice to make between him and Caribas, haven't you? Yeah, we'll see. Both horses look great, and obviously 2 very nice horses. So, yeah, obviously it's a while to go yet. Yeah, plenty of time. Yeah, absolutely. Can I just take you back to last year? And clearly there was the Jockeys Championship, and the detail of the way in which Oisin Murphy won the championship came up in the disciplinary panel hearing that he faced towards the start of this year. Do you look back on last season with any kind of bitterness? Do you feel robbed of the championship? Well, look, it's a separate thing from me, really. I can't really have any input on that, you know. It's not for me. It's kind of, it was last year, and now we're into this season. So, you know, very important times ahead, and I'm firmly focused on what's happening now and in the future. So that's been and gone. So look, I'd love to give it another good go this year and see where it takes us. I suppose that's a very good mentality, but I suppose I'm thinking about how much work you all put in, you know, how hard it is. You all speak about it when you're in with the running at the end of the season, and then to have it sort of snatched from you on a technicality, you know, I can only admire you if you're able to put that behind you without any looking back over your shoulder and thinking what could have been. Yeah, look, it's a great game. It's a hard game. A lot of jockeys and people in racing in general work very hard. So, you know, I'm not the only hard-working jockey in the weighing room. So there's plenty of lads that work hard. But look, all you can do is give it a go and try and ride as many winners as I can.
So if you were in the running, you're going to go for it again?
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, you know, you can only say that you're gonna go for it and try. You can't really say any more than that. I'm looking to get plenty of backing, obviously, and you know, my agent's working very hard. And then obviously it all starts in a couple of weeks' time. So I don't really know what more to say.
Okay. Well, you don't have. Again, it's not something that you have to make a decision on until you're there at the time. Okay. Well, very best of luck for the rest of the day and the rest of the meeting.
Thanks.
Cheers.